Hello. Me, back at it again, doing stuff, playing video games, because of course that's 90% of what I do nowadays. I just kind of sit around and play video games and then talk about video games I'm playing. That's kind of the rubric we all live under now, isn't it? Anyway, that was just me fucking disassociating for if I can say that. Disassociating for a couple of seconds. Um, yeah. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna go back at Ratchet Clank 2. We're doing minor quests again. I did all of the arena stuff, all of the bike stuff, and all of the ship missions. Sorry. I need to get a mint or something to sort out. But I'm just gonna quickly. Actually, I think I'll do that now because I can feel it in the back of my throat and it's becoming a general annoyance. I should probably fix that. But what I'm gonna do is we're back at it again. We can now continue on to the ice planet, which I believe is the first actual like plot moment, very plot heavy moment or plot important moment in the game. I am quickly going to get some spray because I need to clear up my sinuses because I can feel it in the back of my throat. It's not good, and it's going to make me sound really nasally and make my talking really weird. However, that does give me time to now press this. There it is, the button. I fucking love it. Oh, that means knocking everything down again. Before I actually go. Aye. Hi, Shemai. That's me back again. First of all, I should at some point just get some music playing at some point. But anyway, what is the jam? Okay, we good? I don't know how I'm sounding. Can move that a little bit there so it's a little bit closer to me. And then we are going to transfer over to. There we are. I am at the shack of Sun Cogni. What I love. Hang on. I've got long hair and it's sticking out all over. What I love conceptually about Slim Cognito is that his whole shtick is the reason he does all of the reason he's probably the shadiest bastard in the entire galaxy is legitimately. There, that's good. Is legitimately because he refuses to get a license. The man is as legitimate of a businessman as everyone else. He just refuses to get a license, which is fucking wonderful in my eyes. It's so very, very stupid in the best way possible. I think I do need some, but I kind of want to get a stream deck. Oh yeah, I don't. And I still can't get that guy. Sniper rifle, sticker gun, mini glove turret, that'll do. Oof, that is really nasty. Lovely. Here's the genuine awkwardness of this game, is that you do have to grind up these weapons quite significantly. That's two damage. There we are. Hang on. You know, the nanotic increase. That would have been great to use. There's something behind that. Little bastards. Hiding shit behind things. I wouldn't say whether they started having fun with the level design, but yeah, wouldn't say this is where they started having fun with the level design, but it's where they started playing with it a bit. Yep. That's not gonna reach, is it? Absolutely not. Hmm. Okay, there's absolutely a way of getting up there. I refuse to believe there isn't. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't work. Oh, that. You know what? That'd be smart if it didn't do that. So, okay, there is a platinum bolt up there. Oh. Right. That was not what I wanted. Hmm. There's something I'm not missing. I'm not saying I'm not. Well, not that I am missing it. Something I'm not getting here. I'll do. I believe that one's a lot easier to. Can I maybe jump on these? No. Okay, that was very lucky of me. Hmm. Does this make me go a little bit higher now? Hmm. Yeah, that's not gonna get me around. Odd. I'm not sure how that's gonna work, to be honest. I'll probably come back and find a way of doing it. Ooh. That's a lot of ammunition being used. One pulse rifle, that's not what I want. It's not. Yeah, it's not snowing right now. We can't relate to it, unfortunately. Unfortunately, there are other weathers that exist in the world, and as this is, you know, that's also goes. Actually, so you think about it, it's like if well, we don't really, you know, what you really commonly think about in video games was like there are a lot of just planets that are just frozen, seemingly for no reason. I imagine it's just because it's an aesthetic thing and it's cool to choose. So like, that just makes the ship excellent. Oh, right, I have to go up in here, don't I? Oh, well, that is a awkward loading. Hey. Okay. Oh, grappling up. I probably don't need to do it the way I'm doing it, but we're doing it. This is somewhat working out. Well, the shots are not going in a trajectory. Okay, I'd actually start using the thing the mechanic I praised the game for. Oh. Right. Gotta... Yeah. That's understandable. I only got into... It's always the thing, you don't want to... You don't want to, like, what's the word? Overexposure, like, just go through it a little too... Go through your series a bit too fast. Which I'm not really a proponent of because I'm an idiot and I just really get addicted to things. So, where is she again? There she is. So I will just happily jump right back into game. There we are. That'll do us. That... Okay, challenge 1. That's option 1. Oh, there's no sound effects there. That's that's peculiar. That should definitely... Oh, grinding for the Rhino is... Oh, now's the sound effect of it breaking. Okay, game. Yeah, I didn't do the what's his names, the skill points. And retrospectively, I should probably go back and do them at some point. But I got all the gold bolts I could get, all the gold bolts. Grinder for the Rhino. The Rhino is such a hilarious weapon. I genuinely don't think there are any real weapons in the... And the best way I can put it is like the Rhino in Ratchet and Clank 1 is by far the most unbalanced weapon in the entire series. Which makes sense because it is the hardest thing to get in the entire game. Anyway, cutscene, and I can't talk because there's no subtitles.
You've lost, Megacorp. Take your imperialistic eco-fascism to another dimension. Say goodbye to your Frankenfest. Come on, Clank. Too slow, you corporate lackey.
That's the stupid thing. The first game has subtitles. The second game has subtitles if you have the US version. The PAL version, for some ungodly reason, does not. Yeah, PAL sometimes gets some of the weirdest VoD deals when it comes to like localization, which is oddly bizarre because it's not like the only issue is the oh, what's the word? What am I looking for? Is the 50 to 60 hertz. Let me just... Oh, that's good. That resolved that one really quick. Oh! Well, that beat that boss ungodly fast. The hertz difference seems to be the only real difference. I think there are some other weird localization choices that they make.
We got what we came for. Let's just get that little guy back to Mr. Fizzwood.
Yeah.
Ratchet?
Yep.
Spank? Is that you?
Oh god, there we go.
We've accomplished our mission, sir. The experiment is safe and in our possession.
Why, that's cutaneous! Absolutely munificent! You two are a galuptious team!
We were glad to assist, sir.
We just need coordinates to our next rendezvous point.
Of course. I'm on my way to give a tour of Megacorp's historical mining site. Here's a little pack talk on the fragility.
I need to. Look at that.
Megacorp manufacturing and
But yeah.
mining. A tireless drum major leading
Yeah,
the
it's
galaxy
true,
on
but
its
I think there's
mining
also
progress. Come tour our
there's a
desert
game I did a
mining
video
site.
on recently
See
called
why our most precious product
what's the
is
name?
our history. When we first arrived, we found a planet
Oh, I
completely
think,
overrun
and I
by
think I generally think
rainforests.
everyone prefers the suave older dude,
We transformed this
because that seems to be the meme that everyone loves. That's the version everyone references. I know, like what's it? A game called I play called Extermination. It's a relatively small game, and it's very much harping on as a Resident Evil clone. They have two separate voice not only do they have two different voice acting groups between PAL and NTSC, they also have different character models
I've offloaded the condiments to your naval computer.
and different menus. I don't understand. It just like because it's not just this one different the NTSC, the American version has a different menu. Oh, really? Jesus Christ!
There's Mr. Fizzwidget.
That's probably absurdly rare.
What happened?
Everything's fine. There was just a bit of debris on the landing pad.
That was our ship.
Don't worry about it, little fella. It's insured. So, do you have the delivery? Terribulous! Come, gentlemen. There is precious little time. Just sit back and relax, boys. How about a little flying music?
Yeah, and here's the twist, maybe. Well, yeah, it is a twist.
Purpose.
Nah, he's just easily distracted.
Yeah, well.
Come on, let's see if we can find a way out of here.
Oh, I believe this is the one with the weird wrench thing, but. And I kind of actually do want to do a video on that at some point, like the absolutely bizarre merchandising of PS2 games, because even games that were essentially, what's the word I'm looking for, that were essentially just weird niche games that were never going to hit a level of popularity that, you know, of the the big games at the time had some utterly insane marketing behind them. Actually, I can change stuff over now. There's one thing the later Ratchet Clank games do that I absolutely love is the fact that you don't just have one weapon wheel, you have multiple. Solves so many problems. Oh, it's these fucking things. There we are. Yeah. Also, it's not even just like I just thought about it as well, like with Extermination. It's not even just different voice actors; it's completely different scripts. I genuinely don't know why they went through that much effort for it. It is not. It's not. I will say it's absolutely not a terrible game, but it's also not a particularly memorable game. Oh, that's just such a. Ooh. That's just weird. Oh yeah. I need to. That was. Yeah, it's definitely a game that is wearing its what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? That's the word. Inspiration on its sleeve. Because you can't look at it and think anything other than that's Resident Evil. And not like that's really bad. That's also Silent Hill as well. Silent Hill 1 is just Capcom going, what if we also made Resident Evil? Resident Evil in snow. And yeah, that's it. Well, there's another one will be like it's Resident Evil, but it's what's the word I'm looking for? Resident Evil, but it's The Thing. That said, if there's one thing I will absolutely rip into the game for, is the boss design is vile, utterly contemptuous. Because it's just like, okay, cool. I have to slowly wander around this guy and shoot him, hoping to God he doesn't immediately explode me. And that was every boss fight. Yes, that'll do. Now, the lava gun is such a weird weapon. Now, what else were we doing? And oh, absolutely. Most likely, yes. I believe it. I don't think it triple shots, but I believe it does something to make the beam a little bit more usable. Or I think, actually, I think it might leave lava puzzles, which, you know, would help quite significantly. That being said, it's not a. It still does a good amount of damage. Oh yes, here it is. This cutscene.
It says, in case of emergency, break glass with wrench. Hold on. This one says, use rock to break glass to get wrench to break glass to get rock. Ooh, I love logic puzzles. Let's see. If you break the glass with the...
Solved it.
I love that. It genuinely, there's no point of this is the most completely in the middle of fucking nowhere thing. But I think it's probably one of the most memorable things of this entire game, other than, of course, Lombax Woman. Which, you know, in the like, I believe they kind of retconned her and then unretconned her multiple times. Yeah, Angela, that's the one. Come on. Yeah. Oh. I'll have to check. My roommate, who's also quite into this, so they said they retconned her into the Lombax dimension from Rift Apart. Which kind of makes sense, I suppose. Oh, that was a rough one. Yeah, I think that is it. Yeah, they did Rift Apart, make her exist there, as well as the... Yeah. And I think it's mostly a reactionary thing to, okay, in not Rift Apart, in Tools of Destruction, he's the last Lombax. well, Ratchet is the last one back. So, and everyone just like, okay, but what about Angela? To which I believe they responded, what about Angela? I think there's also a thing quite interesting about the Ratchet Clank series is that it plays with time travel, and it plays with like interdimensional transportation and all that kind of stuff. But somehow it doesn't cause any kind of issues with the with continuity and story. Yeah, I think they also, in a way, retconned that in the fact that he was still the well, I think that's a little bit easier to pass because I believe how they explain it is that I can never remember his name. I very rarely remember the name of NPCs in this franchise, which is apart from Angela now apparently. But that's the words. It was like the guy basically went, "I'm going to go and fiddle with this thing to make it summon make my successor."
Whoa, he's a she.
I like how the only thing that's there invisible is the mask, the cloak and everything else. The hood gone.
Oh, you've just put the whole galaxy in imminent danger.
But
I don't have time to stand around explaining it to you. If you have any intention of fixing the mess you've made, watch this.
Yep, it's a very. They do it a lot in the
No.
PS1 as in their what's his name? It's the Spyro games as well. Yeah, do you ever just have a flat screen ready to go? You just always have one just in your back pocket.
The Tiny Tot Slingshot, the Nuclear Mousetrap, Self-Wedgifying Underwear, and the Lawn Ninjas. So the next time your toaster doesn't explode in your face, say a little thank you to the Megacorp Testing Facility.
wow, she's got a few bolts loose. What does a testing facility have to do with galactic danger?
I am unsure. However, I believe we should investigate that location.
Well, we're gonna need a new ship.
It would. It would solve the mouse problem, and any problem within a several mile radius, and a few more problems beyond that. Oh God, I remember this.
Hello, sir?
Hey, that's my ship.
Possession is an illusion. Do not all things belong to the cosmos?
No. That's definitely mine.
This vessel suffers from wounded char. Only the power of the crystals can hope to heal it.
Crystals, sir?
Crystals? Like those found in the desert? Beyond. Oh.
Well, we don't have any better ideas. Let's go grab a few crystals.
It says 10 crystals. I'm gonna say how many. I'm gonna try and get as many of these as I can. This may end up being a grinding off stream kind of thing, but definitely. Oh, the Corpo hippie. Gotta love the Corpo hippie. It's not all these characters that like. I keep mentioning it, but I still genuinely love the utterly insane world building of the Ratchet and Clank franchise. Hang on a moment. We get in one of these levels we get the boost things, don't we? We do get the boost shoes. Which makes getting around this place a whole lot better. Oh, that old school Spyro 1, or not Spyro 1, just the old school Spyro sound effect for picking up the crystal. Oh, hang on. Also, I love the soundtrack of this level. Although in this level, just this section of the level. Oh, balls, it's this thing, isn't it? Oh, that worked. That is straight up just Spyro sound effects. And I'm not saying that as a derogatory thing, it's just that's generally smart reuse of sound assets. Well, because you just... Yeah. What am I doing? Oh, hang on. Oh, he's not playing ball with me. That's working out. It's working out. It's working out. Where am I? How? Oh god, I barely. I do think I need the jet boots, which I do believe we get in this game. I'm hoping I'm not imagining this. Oh, that worked. He gives you an absurd amount of crystals, doesn't he? Well, an absurd amount of bolts for the crystals. And I believe there's also the later section, which is essentially the same thing, but in the snow and exponentially hard. If I remember correctly, the final boss of this game is actually really hard. Oh, that was actually not terrible. Now, where are we? Oh, we're here, which is actually not bad. We'll just quickly loop back around. I know in Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction, it's the brains you can get, if I remember correctly. That every time you get the brains or get brains, you can you give them to the hunter, who gives you bolts for it. If I'm remembering correctly, you can hoard all of them right until the end, to the final one, and he'll give you all of them, or give you all of them at the later value, or the last value, which is so much more than you would normally get if you just did it. Well, if you did it normally, as it did the game intended way. That being said, you are quite behind on bolts up until that point because. Gee, what is that up there? Oh, that's just. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Put it in the slot. The weapon you want modified. Put it in the slot.
Oh, I forgot this entirely.
Weapon modifications.
Yep. I can take your puny little weapon, and with a few tweaks, I can turn it into a powerful piece of equipment. Look, you want me to hook you up or what? I can't hang around here all day.
Oh, this is the platinum bolt stuff, isn't it? This is what the platinum bolts are used for. The lock-on mod for the heavy black. You know what? Yeah. Slimify Cognito. I might as well finish off that last middle section there. If there is actually anything... Oh, there is. There we are. That actually is one thing the game does do quite well. Oh, this weapon does quite well. It's like when you fire it, it well, not delays, but it lingers a bit. So you still have a damage. Well, it still deals damage while also not wasting all your ammo. I'm also trying to think what I'm actually going to do after I've done this game, because I'm not near I'm definitely not near the end yet. I probably am, but not super near the end. I know, because this is actually quite a long mission. That's that cleared up. I definitely know I'm doing Ratchet Clank 3, and I definitely am going to do Deadlocked or Gladiator, as the PAL version calls it. Naming is weird, but I don't know if I'm going to do I'm pretty sure I'm definitely not going to do the full Ratchet Clank, the future series straight away, purely because it is stupidly easy to get the what's his name in that one, the RYNO in those games, because you have to. Or don't have to. It doesn't cost anything. There's no grinding. You just have to find the parts.
That was pretty impressive.
Bring me more crystals, and I'll pay you cold hard bolts.
Huh?
Oh.
You can earn vast amounts of bolts by exploring the desert and...
Oh, bloody 80... I keep forgetting how absolutely absurdly big this fucking thing is. That being said, I'm here. I could probably loop that round. Yeah, it's just in here. There's the continue point. Oh yeah, that's what makes them so... Because... Yeah, this also changes into the raritanium upgrades. Wherein... Rather than just... rather than platinum bolts and everything, like you use the what's the word? You use the raritanium to buy not essentially nodes of the weapon, and getting a full set. Oh, I do have the. Oh, it's the. It's the meh. It's this fucking thing again. My beloved. No, that's not it. Is there anything on the other side? Oh, hang on, there is, isn't there? That's not the. Go this way. I think that's just my kind of gripe with is just it's these puzzles are very slow. That was not exactly what I was after. Yeah, good old platinum. Come on, there we are. I remember in Tools of Destruction there was the beehive or the hive turret, and that thing just broke the game entirely because you just threw them down and everything died. Now, unlike say someone who was a speedrunner of this game, because God knows I'm not. All these games, I don't know the fuel ins and outs, but like as a casual player, there are so many the what's the name, the hive gum that gave me on a. There you go. We're almost there. But yeah, the hive, when like, because it had acid. Oh, this is the bloody glider. I am so happy this glider exists in the PS2 era, because if it was in the 360 the PS3 era, it would absolutely 100% be a 6-axis thing. Ooh. I'm not actually sure if the. Yeah, not actually sure if the what's the word? Oh, the mining, like the Dobo. I do actually quickly need to go to the toilet, so I'm just going to press the button, and I'll see you in a mo. Oh, I'll be back again. Now, do I have the thing? Oh, yeah, we're back. There we go. Testing facility on Tobo.
Hey, see if you can find anything worth watching.
Welcome back to Behind the Hero. In yet another setback for the embattled Captain Quark, the Galactic Court ordered him to pay 6 billion bolts in damages to citizens suffering from personal hygienator syndrome. Only 2 days later, Quark was arrested trying to flee to Poketaru. The one-time hero, now full-time Zero, was placed in custody awaiting trial. But the next day it was discovered that he had escaped, flushing himself to freedom. We will return to Behind the Hero after these messages.
What a nut! I almost missed that guy sometimes. Almost.
Oh, there we are. Oh, just the glory of smashing shit for no apparent reason. But that's the armor vendor, isn't it? Oh yeah, yeah, that's the armor vendor. I'm not gonna buy them yet. I know there is the box breaker in this game. Armor vendor. I don't know how much less damage I take. I think it turns the... It is, to be honest. It would just seem very... Very, what's the word? Very built for a demo. Didn't kill. I mean, that's partly because these are... The turrets in this game are slightly more balanced. Oh, there we go. Let's see how unbalanced they get now. Oh, they just get cartoonishly big now, don't they? Or say just get, they probably get so much more than that. also the bolt income in this game is genuinely so much more than it is in. Actually, no, so many things to put in the quick select, and I definitely don't want to use my blaster right now. Oh, that's a sizable damage. And I might actually come across the demo for this like relatively soon, compared to because like on Saturdays I do go through like old PS2 demo discs, and I have found that a lot of them are kind of awful. The Silent Hill 2 demo is catastrophically bad. Oh, if there is one negative to be found about the explosion, is that it causes some extreme lag for some reason, like frame dropping, which can kind of understand. Hang on, let me just that'll do. I forget it. What's the zoom again? Hang on. Oh yeah, it's the zoom. There we are. Oh, did that actually kill him? That did. This weapon is so easy to level up. That's partly because the well, let's be real, it's an 8-shot weapon and is not high explosive. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh well. Yeah, I like old demos, like the existence of demos. I'm a huge fan of the return from in a lot of cases of the demo. Oh, that is very much just. I imagine they'd be doing like 4 per shot if I had the basic armor on. But I look at some of the older demos, and they are actually kind of awful because they don't really give you a feel for the game. They just kind of exist. But it's like, oh, here's a game. Here's our game. Here is a single level or pulse rifle. Excellent area. Yeah, and so like, granted, I think I'm still technically only in 2001, early 2002, with the demos I've looked at so far. But I know the next one I'm looking at, one of the next discs I'm looking at, has the demo for what's it called? Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty, and I remember the demo for that being amazing, because if my memory serves me correctly, which I hope it does, I hope I haven't gone senile this quickly in my this early on in my life. The demo for it was just the entire tanker incident mission, which I'm gonna level with you, is ballsy to have your entire game prologue be the demo. there was also something on. There was a Soul Reaver 2 demo quite early on in the list that was legitimately a work in progress. It had no voiceover. It had no voiceover. It had no direction. It just kind of was there. I don't really understand why they did it like that, because that doesn't sell the game. You just kind of it was basically just saying, oh, we're working on it, which honestly is a not the dumb. I don't know, because I'm looking at the official demo discs. I know in America or in other countries, I'm assuming you're US based or something of the like, maybe potentially. I could. This is to make an assumption based on the conversation about the PAL and the NTSC version. And you don't have to answer it really. I'm just mostly just being nosy. Yeah, US based. Is I know you. I believe there was this whole thing. There was a lot of things you kind of had. There's certain demos you kind of had to mail in for, and that wasn't really a thing in UK. Obviously, English wasn't really a thing over here. You just kind of got them in the magazine, and that was, well, that was it. Granted, the demo disc magazines got crazy after a while. There was, yeah, in stores for you know, that makes sense. I'm surprised that actually got me over. That was really slow. Yeah. Part of me would actually kind of like to look at the demo discs for like the US demo discs as well, because that would be an interesting to see what the US got compared to what PAL got. Because I know there was quite a lot of parity between PAL and Australia, of all things, to be honest, when it came to the demo discs. But I have no idea what came in the usually 2 a year. Because the like I said, we only get the. That's not the right way. That's the exact opposite of the right way. We only we were just absolutely 100% stuck on the magazines, which, to be fair, was once a month and got like, holy crapsicles, what the Christ. He just fucking launched me into the fucking ether. What on God's green earth? Holy hell. I can get the Symphoid now. Or Symphonoid. Let me just let me just shoot one of these. There you go. Let's see what the vaporizer do. Does it vaporize? Yes, it does. I do love the absolutely daft weapons in this game. Actually, why am I doing that? That doesn't need to be there. I need you. Like I was saying, if I can actually get my thoughts out before my brain decides to go on another bloody a single tangent, not several tangents, is that we were just magazines. It was like 8 demos a disc, and after a while that developers and publishers did realize that, holy hell, these do sell games. We should probably make the game, like the demo, good, so people will buy our game. Granted, there were some that were quite ahead of the curve and did make games, or make the demos really indicative of gameplay, and were nice enough to go, this is how the game actually is played, rather than just throwing you into the deep end and expecting you to guess, I guess. I actually don't. I don't actually think the PAL versions, weirdly enough, got a demo for Ratchet and Clank 1. That being said, there might be one in one of the late, because I think I am just in this at a point of like very late 2001 with the demos, or mid 2001 with the demos. So now let me just throw you on. That was. So I could still get, because I only just had the relatively recently had the Jack and Daxter one. The issue is, of course, I don't have the disc, so I do have to emulate them, and sometimes the emulator is fine. Sometimes the emulator is cursed. And a lot of the time it doesn't actually work at all. And occasionally that's a godsend, because one of the last demos I was going to do before, on last Saturday, was legitimately going to be the 3D Echo the Dolphin game. That game is, from my memory, confusing as fuck and actually god awful. Yeah, it's something like modern gaming as well. Let's return. It's like it's for me. It's with the indie scene, I think, is the best way to put it. It's kind of it's slapping your cards on the table, because if you have the confidence to go, here is our game in all its glory, what do you think? What the hell just happened? I seem to be finding all the ways of falling into the water right now. Hang on. That enters the facility. Yeah, but I also want to do the other one. Oh. I should probably actually buy ammo for this gun I've been using a lot of. Oh, the mini rocket tube, which is just replacing the Devastator. God, I love the Devastator so much. I need to stop doing that. Because I am absolutely borderline killing myself every time I do something like that. Take a gun. Let's get the Symphonizer out again. Symphonies are absolutely 100% just a turret, but mobile. I should probably dodge this ammo, dodge all these shots. Oh, there are a lot of shots, and I am losing track of everything. How am I getting Symphonoid? How do I get Symphonoid ones? And maybe just go to an arena and just grind the crap out of it. Right. I actually am confused as to how you upgrade the Symphonides because they don't seem to play ball. And I'm trying to think, because I know there were a few games I looked at, or at least one game I looked at that was like, I would never have normally picked this up, but the way this plays, I don't hate it. And I think I was thinking like I think it was called Sky yeah, Sky Odyssey. That was it. It's basically you are flying a plane. It is the classic flying a plane through a canyon. You're a cool guy doing cool stuff, that kind of thing. Very basic premise, and while the demo kind of abruptly ended with me going, "Oh, you failed." Like, how? It was genuinely quite entertaining for a game I would have never normally played. And I think that's actually kind of what demos are good at. Or kind of, it is exactly what demos are good at. Hang on.
Nobody, I mean nobody, gets by the mathematician.
Guess all the good names were taken.
Watch your mouth, Zero, before the mathematician subtracts your head from your shoulders.
Sir, as a fellow number cruncher, could I please ask what this is all about?
That moon's where we divide losers from winners before adding them to the Megacorp games. There's a challenger up there ready to reduce you to nothing.
This technology looks familiar. Perhaps I could...
Sweet. Think you can get us to that moon?
Oh yes, the Clank stuff, the giant Clank missions, which are weirdly divisive, but I also love it. I adore these missions. Oh, it's him.
Remember us?
Now, there's a reason I'm doing this, vaguely. Oh. There is a skill point, I believe, for smashing absolutely everything. Which is, of course... Ooh, Z fighting. I missed... How did I miss all that? No. Yeah, that's not bad. There we are, that's the skill point. Now back to...
You can find more ammo by destroying buildings.
Already destroyed buildings. Right. Probably need to get more rockets. Health, come on. Oh. There's a lot of these guys. Ooh, that's a lot of swarm. Come on. There we are. Come on.
You can find more ammo by destroying buildings.
Yes, I can. And I absolutely should. Come on. Oh, where the bloody... Come on. I also... This takes looking way longer than I remember. Where the hell are you? He's on the other side of the friggin' planet.
You can find more ammo by destroying buildings.
Yes, I can. Thank you for... Can we please be done? There we go. Bloody hell. That got very loud in my ears for a bit there. That's weirdly anticlimactic. Let's see what that person said. Let's have a look at the thing. Yep, there we go. Knew that was going to happen. Happens all the time. There we are.
Divide and conquer, huh? Guess you guys were prime after all. You're going to the Megacorp Games!
Welcome to Megacorp Games, sponsored by Megacorp. Okay, Megacorp contestants, get ready to grapple with our Megacorp Gladiator team. And if you survive that, enter the Megacorp Battle Arena with our Mega Spider Bot and our Mega Death-defying Mega Cage match. Then open the throttle for the all-Megacorp Hoverbike Race, brought to you by Team Megacorp Racing. Hostile indigenous population not owned, endorsed, sponsored, supplied, advocated, or even liked by Megacorp. Approach at your own risk. The Megacorp Games. Keep it mega.
Oh, thank God. That's that done. Taxi time. I don't know how you're supposed to level these guys. 'Cause you clearly can. You absolutely quite clearly can. Otherwise it would be blued out, and that's not something that it is, but I don't know how. Oh, right, yes. I actually think there's a way of getting through that without being spotted. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Oh yeah, you can absolutely get way more health. There is probably a stealth element of stealth there that I am just willfully ignoring. Oh, it's getting there. I'm getting there with it. Also, I think oh, you have to drop down with this, don't you? Lava room. Who doesn't have a classic lava room nowadays? Come on. Yeah, not bad. I will say, no, I 100% agree with the critique on it. Is the upgrade system in this game essentially disincentivizes reusing weapons? No, that's on me. I'm terrible at platforming, apparently. Because once you've upgraded, like I know in the second playthrough you can get the weird super weapons, or the blue weapons. Oh, I actually have to just go. Okay, it has been a while since I've been in here. You know, that worked out a lot better than I expected. Thank God.
Okay, this must be the core terminal. Let's see what we can get from it.
The power appears to be out in this entire area.
You're right. I better call a maintenance bot. Let's just follow him and fix it ourselves.
Yes, follow it for ourselves. That'll do. Oh, hang on. I'm going to do that purely because I'm trying to figure out how. Oh wait, you loop back. Do you loop back through, or can you go backwards through it? I imagine you can go backwards through it because there's actually no way. Oh, hang on. Oh, I made a comment that this would be 6-axis if it was released in the future series, and I realise now that it kind of still feels like it is 6-axis. Oh, this handles like... Oh, this does not handle particularly well. Oh, hang on. Okay. Their obsession with the electrolyzer continues. Let me just make sure I actually am paying attention to this. Okay, that wasn't... I half expected that to go so much worse. This room feels weird to me. Like there should be something in here, but there isn't. Also feel that there should be music, which there also isn't.
Now, let's get the goods on that experiment. What the?
I think I see the problem.
That's capitalism, baby.
Now even the computers are charging us? That's it. This galaxy blows.
Dr. James D. Fullbladder reporting on Megacorp experiment number 13. This update is strictly classified. If you are watching this, you're fired. Early thinking held that the specimen was entirely docile in nature.
I love
Even
that.
word provocation failed to incite it. But the late Dr. Putrid's son observed that natural levels of monster propamase in the
Same, to be honest.
were triggering some remarkable changes. Attempts at neutralizing the specimen's violent tendencies were met with limited success. Our surviving staff recommend that the experiment be destroyed immediately at Megacorp's deep space disposal facility.
Actually, well, yeah, we're fired. Yeah, we're definitely fired.
First to view that recording.
So Fizzwidget must not know. We've got to warn him.
Yellow.
Mr. Fizzwidget, you're safe! Sir, brace yourself. We just saw a video of your experiment eating its handlers. I repeat, it eats its handlers.
Ah, yes. Low fat, extra foam, no sprinkles.
Mr. Fizzwidget, do you copy? Anyone handling the experiment must exercise the utmost caution.
No, decapitated. What? Oh, yes. Exercise my frontmost cushion.
Sir, your experts recommend that the experiment be liquidated. We will meet you at your deep space disposal facility.
Ah, yes, my cheap date proposal facsimile. It's heavily guarded, so make sure to use the password, which is,
Yeah, I like the thing. While it's a complete like 180, I like it. If only for the fact that it's quite a it like I said in the you may have missed it because it was right at the start. Is how at the start of this game they kind of are echoing. What's his name? What's Quark? And the fact that like, oh, you were. I'm trying to figure out how you get that. There's got to be a way of doing. Oh, do you loop round? There is probably something really, really clever to do this, isn't there? You probably have to really loop it. Yeah, and okay, that went on. Oh, that's. I'm gonna give this a couple of tries, and otherwise I'll probably do it off stream. I'm doing a lot of stuff off stream. It is, yeah, it's not. So I do notice a lot about quote unquote kids games back in the day. Is they always had that one or that one section or that couple of sections where it's just like, now play like a god. I cannot do that as a 30-year-old man. It is. I'll give it like 2 more tries, maybe 3, depending on how well these 2 tries go. It also doesn't help that the glider doesn't. Feels like it's. Well, looks wider than it is. Oh dear, here we are. They don't fix the camera? Oh no, that's... Oh god, you have to... Oh. Okay, I can get to that. I have to take an immediate turn. Oh. The music has died again. Okay, I'm gonna retry that because that was stupid. Now, this is the second final try. I will probably do this off screen. Oh, bloody! Ooh. Nah, no. I'll leave that and come back for it. I'm assuming I can just that returns to the start, and I'm assuming this teleporter can. This teleporter, please tell me it brings me back to the. Yes, it does. Thank God. They're not that evil. There we are. Now, Megacorp Games first. Let's do that. Get that set up and ready to go. Yeah, some part two. Ah, yes.
And the 7th is free. You want us to what? Whoa, wait a minute. That'd be an unethical conflict of interest. What kind of scum do you think we are? Say, that is a lot of bolts. Well, since you put it that way, I suppose we could undo our previous obligation. Excellent, sir. Thank you for choosing Thugs for Less.
Blessed Thugs for Less.
Attention all Thugs for Less personnel. We now have a new employer.
I love them. It's. I'll keep saying it until the cows come home. It's probably my favourite kind of like world building thing of the entire series. Well, there we are. I believe it's challenge mode that gives you almost bloody walked off there. Gives you the bolts multipliers. However, I'm a lazy bastard and I don't think I can be asked to do that. Oh, the... There we are. Oh, that was a full 4 bar. Ooh, no. That was rough. Holy hell. Yeah, that path goes to that. That's what I want, but there's this as well. Is it? Is there anything I'm missing? Not get. Oh, this is the hoverbike races. Okay. And I'll say the hoverbike races are great, right up until the enemies can use weapons.
Nice finish on that chrome. You buffed this out yourself?
I handle my own buffing, sir.
Oh, sorry, little man. I thought you was a crankshaft. Can't see my own hand in front of my face without these.
No problem. So, how do I enter the big race?
Well, you got the helmet. You're in. Easy peasy. The prize this time is some kind of special boots. I could use those myself. They'd go real nice with my leather chaps.
Heavyweight race. Single turret active weapon. Weapons and turbos available. Single turret active. That was dumb. That was also pretty dumb. Cool, this is not going well. If I had boost, I would have made that no problem. Sadly, I do not have boost. Oh. Oh, I don't know what it means by single... Oh, that's what it means by single turret active. Oh. Nope. I don't think I'm going to win this one. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to win this one. Oh no, that's... Yeah, that... If there's one thing that's simultaneously good and bad about this game, is that there is no, absolutely zero comeback mechanics. That's... I'm missing everything there, aren't I? Well, up until the race with the second, the final race, second to last race, I can't remember which one. Yeah, then what? I don't like how it's kind of slippy. I am first, which is, you know, absolutely a godsend. Missed out again. I believe there is a pattern you can get in this race, which just allows you to always get through that second tunnel. And I believe it's key to the speed run. But God knows what it is, and I'm really bad at driving this thing. There we are. Okay, that's good. I don't know what the actual...
Dang, I wanted these boots myself. But they'll look real nice with your outfit. You can race again, you know. Now the prize is a bunch of bolts.
To activate the charge boots, double tap and hold R1.
Ah, yes, here we go. That's the good stuff. How did I miss those crates? Now, there's a way of getting back, and actually there isn't, because it is just right here. Controlling the charge boots, on the other hand, is a completely different story. Okay, then. Okay, there's definitely a dynamo up there, up and around somewhere. Oh, good God. That's... No, oh, no, that doesn't sound like it. Or does sound like it, look like it. Oh, hang on. Unless it's not a dynamo. Unless it's this. Hmm. Oh. That was a lot smarter than I expected. Well, that's not true. That was not exactly what I expected, but it's about on par for what I'd get from what you kind of assume from the game. Oh yeah. Oh. That unfortunate thing was the turrets are cool, but it basically nerfs your ability to actually upgrade your weapons. That's gonna hit me. Yep. Oh, that's... Once they have a bead on you, you just cannot break out of it. Oh, will you bugger off? Genuinely, what in God's name was that? Oh, right, that is full force shot. Oh, bollocks, that's a not. Ooh. Now, this is where I remember the classic difficulty of Ratchet and Clank 2. It is by far the hardest of the three. by a comically large margin. If I remember correctly, but it only seems to just knock them out. They don't seem to take damage from it. Very odd. Yeah, that felt like it wasn't actually working properly, because every time I shot them, they just kind of hopped right back into the turret. Or it's because there was multiple of them all vying for said turret, they just didn't work properly. Now, I'm just going to weapons quickly and grab that just for... Oh, right, yeah, it converts it into a bloody missile launcher. Oh, I'm getting my hair caught behind myself again. I feel like it went way higher than... Oh, continue point. Oh, sweet Jesus. Thank you. I can go over here and do something. Ammo. Now, again, this feels like a room that should have something to it. Maybe I can find that. Oh, maybe the mathematic will teach me. Because that's definitely something I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go do the mathematic. Okay, come on. Oh. That almost took me out. That definitely did not go as... That is a really elongated section. Like, good lord, does that go on forever? I assume the whole idea is I'm supposed to crouch under some of these. Go under that, and I believe I can crouch under this. No, I can't. That was very dumb of me. Oh. But yeah, this is a... If there's one critique I can give Ratchet Clank 2, is it lingers way too long on things. This one I definitely have to go. Come on. There we go. But okay, that's it. That's the entrance. Not the entrance. Oh, that's a... Well, it explains why there's a continue point there. I felt like I almost walked off the edge because I looked away for like 5 seconds. Jesus Christ. That didn't work. Okay. I imagine these were going to be something at some point. Okay, let's grab onto this because this is what I need. They're buttons. So they were actually something. I'm just an idiot and didn't realize. The actual like bolt nightmare. That's a zip line. There we go.
Hey, you two going to the games?
Yeah? What's it to ya?
Whoa, take it easy, Chief. I ain't looking for no trouble. Just an honest man looking to make an honest buck.
I sincerely doubt that.
Hey, I ain't the one trying to get into a sold-out arena. You're gonna need this levitator to get in there. Nice doing business with you again. Time for me to, relocate.
The instructions are in Blargian.
Goodbye. It says here...
And sure, yeah, he is. Like...
Okay, and then magnetize the graviton matrix.
Character design in the... Like, you can tell that... that
you know it.
the Ratchet Clank 1 was a lot more... what's the word I'm looking for? Like, experimental than they were trying to find something out, and this is where they absolutely... What's the word? Where they nailed down what they were actually going for. And the actual hilarious of this... the hilarity of this, to me, I should have actually been hovering the entire time. Although my general ability to like,
Stand on the levitator pad and press X to fly.
yeah, they
Hold
did,
down
yeah, and
X
then
to gain altitude. The levitator stops functioning when the fuel meter is empty.
they did, yes. Like it. I will say, and this is probably not really. What's the word I'm looking for? It's the aesthetic is they never really, well, they go for the 50s, but it never really kind of, well, it never stuck. I think it's one of the things that was lost on a lot of people. Because if you look back, if you look at it now, they lost on me, to be honest. If you look at it now, like, yeah, that's kind of 50s-ish. Or, yeah, even like just Quark, for example, that design is like, it is very 50s, 60s kind of era space hero thing, very space race kind of thing. There we go again.
Introducing one of the fiercest gladiators in the galaxy, Ratchet, and some metal guy.
Oh, that's all. I love always do that. Yeah, oh, really, I swear there was a way of me being able to restock ammunition. Oh well. That'll do. That somehow worked. Yeah, I think that it did end up going for a bit more of a generic, well, aesthetically anyway, a bit more of a generic sci-fi vibe. Oh, hang on. I had to quick select now. I need to put things on the quick select. What do I need? I don't need a grappling hook for this. I definitely don't need that. But we'll... No ammo for them. Lava gun, good. Hang on. But yeah. And yeah, while that aesthetic was lost, I feel like in a way it's for the better. That's fair. That is 100% fair. Because there are game series where they've gone a direction, even like visually gameplay, that I've gone, it's still good, but I feel like we abandoned this mechanic or this element way too quickly. Oh. And I need to go back to... Wow, they just take an entire 3 shots, don't they? Oh, no they don't. They take way more than that. Holy crap. I think Ratchet, what was it? Oh, that's this. I know exactly what I'm going to be doing on the when I finish stream. I am going back to that bloody desert.
Boots will allow you to walk or jump on any. Gravity boots will allow you to walk or jump on any magnetic.
Let's do cage match with the infiltrator. Oh, frame rate does not like that one. But a game series, I definitely feel kind of lost. Probably the most extreme case of they lost what they were actually aiming for, in my eyes, is the Driver franchise. Because it started off as you were basically an undercover cop, and you were a driver. You basically went undercover as a wheelman. I did that without even really paying attention to it. That's probably the biggest gimme ever. Well, that's it. Arachnoid? It's like the driver one, you were the wheelman. That's all it was. You just drove around the map, doing objectives. Driver 2, you did the same, but you could also get out of the vehicle and you could go to different. You could use different cars. In the case that your car got completely busted up or had high felony on it. Driver 3 was an attempt at GTA that was done terribly. Driver Parallel Lines was another attempt at GTA that was done better, but it still was trying to be something that it really wasn't. And then there's Driver San Francisco, where you were playing as a cop that got into a coma and now has the ability to possess people. And you have to find the criminal you were chasing, who bizarrely is also in a coma in the same hospital, and it can also do the possession thing. I don't understand what the fuck is going on in that series, because none of what I said makes sense. Absolutely none of it. That is... Okay, come on. Can you stop jumping around, please, sir? Okay, there we go. Got him. That felt really awkward. Like he was jumping away every time I tried to even fight him, even a little bit.
Ratchet and the metal guy win the prize.
Has a cage match. Look out below. Yeah, I'll do that off screen as well. There's weirdly a lot of grinding in this game, I feel. What do we have going on in the Infiltrator? Is the Infiltrator the laser?
Use the left analog stick to pick a path for the green circuit. Connect the circuit back to the start to open the lock.
They have so many puzzles that basically fulfill the same role. And something I will say, like I do like that, even though they've been essentially press ganged isn't the word, but they are now, well, they're now owned by Sony, wholly owned by Sony, and they have been they're basically making the Spider-Man games, well, the Marvel games. They've been making the Marvel games. They haven't abandoned this series, and I will say, eventually, the ride has to end. The story has to come to a close, and I feel like that'll be the thing that happens in the next game. Really? Because, well, as you can guess, oh, that was clever. Okay, that's fine. Well, the next game of the game after that, because there's only so much. I think that would be the conclusion of Ratchet's story. That would be it, and that's. I think. Oh, probably, but in my heart, I'm weird. I kind of would like it to end, because with a lot of with any kind of like media, games, books, movies. Oh bloody! Let's not reboot it again. Oh god, let's not do another reboot. I think I'm not alone in the opinion that the reboot was a bit of a thing. Mechanically, it's all right, but I do not like what it does with the story. It does not do the thing that always sold me on Ratchet 1 was the fact that the villain had no kind of sad backstory. Was not even remotely close to being relatable, or, you know, it is. The movie was bad. That said, if the bad movie got us more Ratchet and Clank, I will take a bad movie.
Input the password now.
Check. Here goes.
You better check that code.
I am sure it was
Yeah.
correct.
The defenses are attacking us.
Drek went from being just Mr. Capitalist, the worst kind of bastard in the galaxy, to, oh, I need to save my home and my people, and just if people are going to get hurt in the way, it's just for the greater good of my people. Rather than being, I'm just in it for the cash, which actually is hilariously a much more compelling villain than someone who's got a tragic backstory to me, especially when it comes to Drek. Because you don't get, because the thing that the movie just doesn't get is the ultimate supreme executive chairman Drek, where he just keeps adding on to his name. It's some self-aggrandizing nonsense. Now let me just there's a button I need to press, and I can't remember what there it is. I have the nuke. I don't know how useful that is for that. Oh yeah, I remember this is actually the place where the speed run grinds for it. Where the speed run grinds for all the rare titanium. Where's the repair bot? It's kicking about somewhere, isn't he? That was terrible. Where are you? Yeah, Orcs on, yeah. So yeah, it's like it just feels like someone else had a because I believe even like what's his name? What are they called? Even Insomniac was like, no, we didn't like that. That's part of why we came back. We didn't want that to be the swan song of the franchise. And absolutely, God bless them. Because quite frankly, if it had ended that way, I would have been very sad. I must save my people, bitch. You're the one that killed your people. Oh god, hang on. That kind of work. I need to get to back over there so he doesn't fix that. Oh, this feels like a lot of busy work as a mission. Honestly, it's a lot of flying back and forth and trying to fix things that you've already resolved. Ah, bollocks. Overload repaired. There we go. Let's just loop. Let's just continue to loop round. So I have to go and turn around and get missiles. Please, for the love of God, give me some missiles. You're on the other fucking side, aren't you? You little twat. Get it? Yeah. Get over it. No, you don't. Thank you, sir. No. Oh, for the love of cock. I don't have any missiles. I think what I actually need to do, and I need to be smart about this. Stop it. I need to be a lot smarter about this than I actually am being. I need to set it going to be almost destroyed. And then come back and blast the remainder of it. Oh, for the love of God, where... I'm playing this very badly. That's heavily damaged. You're heavily damaged. Come on. Let's see what we got going on in here. Let me see if I can find any kind of missile, please. Any missiles will do. You're smoking. Now you're burning. Excellent. You're smoking. Now you're burning. You're not smoking. You're not anything right now. Now you're burning. Now you're burning. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. I am just gonna... Please, for the love of God, let them not be slowly regenerating. Oh, they aren't. They aren't. Okay. I have missiles now, thank God. There on. Let me just get you. Let me get you. Come on. Where are you, little bugger? That's cool. Now get this last one. Active turrets. Oh, thank God. That took way too long.
Sir, you gave us an erroneous password.
Implausible! Unless, is this Tuesday or Wednesday? Anyway, sorry to have missed our meeting, but I was called away to film a commercial for our weapons facility.
But, sir, what about the
Commercial? I was great! Here, watch this. Megacorp keeps you warm, keeps you healthy, and now keeps you safe. Hello, I'm Abercrombie Fizzwidget, and I'd like to welcome you to the new Megacorp weapons facility. We offer guided tours to show you how our weapons are made. Our highly
I know that the skill...
latest in heavy-duty weaponry to protect you and your whole family.
I know that the skill point for this place
So stop by today.
is to make sure all of the bots stay alive.
Both informative and fun.
And I know it's an
Who knows? You just
ball
might
ache.
learn something. That was one handsome fellow, eh, boys? Fizzwitted out.
Sir, wait! Mr. Fizzwidget, come in!
Perhaps we can still find him at the weapons facility.
Okay, so that's not bad. I'm going to leave that for, again, off screen, because the races and the ship missions are kind of not... I'm not going to say they're awful, but they're kind of awful. The bouncer, the hover bomb, and you do...
Megacorp manufactures everything. Repair products and toys. Like this one here.
Right. You little bastard, there you are.
I advise that you refrain from feeding the local wildlife. It can get quite testy.
Oh, there we are. That's the lava gun maxed out. What do we get from you? We get the meteor. Oh, yeah, that's what we get. I don't know if it's better or worse, to be brutally honest.
Use the transport our first test squirrel, Bobo, into a black
I just need to get to the end here. That's all I need to do. He's running panicked. Where is the problem? But that might actually be it. That might actually just be... It's. I think there might be an upgrade that adds to it, because I bought it after we went to our dear friend and colleague, Mr. Slim Cognito. It might... I need to play Deadlocked again. There you finally, good God. Now, right now, they were just killed by a bunch of missiles. I'm gonna level the meteor gun is. I actually genuinely believe that the meteor gun is worse than the lava gun. Let me just... As in, it feels not good. Also, this... I think the general hilarity of the fact that there is no like... Oh, that launches. I actually, for Ratchet, I can actually fiddle with that, can't I? In special. Cheats? Ratchet in a tux, Ratchet in big head mode. That's impossible, I believe, is all skill points. And also, it's like, there's no actual real issue with like forgetting or thinking something is something. Well, not really forget. Oh, that is actually something I don't like. You have to change the foot. It's just, to be fair, like, there's a lot of stuff in Ratchet and Clank. Let me just actually get these gadgets. Weapon wheel. Let me just go on. What? No, weapon wheel. We'll get rid of you for the time being. Go for you. Because there are a lot of weapons that are in multiple different games that, or similar weapons in multiple different games that are just ever so slightly different between each other. Oh, there we go. Yep. Oh, there we are. Thank God. I can never remember. I don't remember what the spider. Is this just the Glove of Doom again? I think this might be just the Glove of Doom again. Okay, that returns to the ship. Where does this go? Does this also return to the ship? Huh? Huh? That's weird. Really weird. It feels like they made one thing and then forgot about it. is over the bridge. Oh, that's what the spider bot does. Ugh. I don't actually like this, to be honest. Granted, because it's a low ammo weapon, it is a lot easier to kind of max out. Oh, here we go. Let me just... Tractor beam.
When using the tractor beam, try strafing to better position objects. To strafe, hold L2 or R2 while running.
Oh. What happened to the sheep? Oh, sheep's dead. Okay, never mind. Bye, sheep. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, it's... Come on. Kindly go through the hole. Now, I remember correctly, I can move this stuff. There we are. And that gets me up to a different... Gets me up to a location. Oh, okay, so that doesn't damage you. That's good to know. Yeah, this is a completely optional area. Kind of huge. Enemies get really tanky, don't they? Holy hell. Hello.
Quark, completing quality control on Super Electro Gadget. Hammer of power detecting no defects. Ratchet of VoD. I knew this day would come. Draw your last enemy mine, for I smite you in the name of Captain Quark.
Well, I think am I drawing a blank on that?
Nobly, I fall on the field of battle. Finish me, Lombax!
Come on, Clank. Let's get going.
Eddie D. This is probably something I don't either remember. Hang on.
You owe me something.
What do you want from us, sir?
Eddie D's and sounds.
How about some cool Quark stuff from...
Oh, it's just a. I'm sure it's a heavily prolific. Yeah, there we are. Heavily prolific voice actor. Always doing the nerd voice. Got you. I think I get you. Need the Captain Quark collectible. Bloody hell. Which I can get from, I don't know where that comes from, but we'll find it. We'll fix it in post, it'll be fine. Oh, Mandark. Good God in heaven. That takes me back. Let's activate the elevator. I genuinely do not like the action button being the weapon select button. Oh, hang on. That's the power of this. It ricochets. When it hits an enemy, it splits off. Right, you know, that makes a lot more sense. Oh, don't I get the sheepinator from this? I swear I get the sheepinator. Or one of these games has a sheepinator. I know Size Matters has a sheepinator. No, it doesn't. It doesn't split. It just. Okay, that works out. Okay. Puzzles. Are they just infinitely spawning? I highly doubt that is the case. Oh, hang on a minute. Please tell me it isn't actually the case. Oh, that might be the case, mightn't it? Okay, they don't infinitely spawn. It just feels like it does. Okay, yeah, absolutely. There's a thing to do over there. Now, can I can actually, can't I? Now, how do I get through you? There is probably something that I need to do that I do not currently have available. Or I might have available, oh, unless it's a door thing that I just have to do a little bit late. Okay, come on, stop it. Get out from behind me, thank you. Oh, it's a trespasser somewhere. Probably is it probably is a trespasser somewhere. Oh, right, yeah, there's a... And this is something that, I don't know, might get me hung, drawn and quartered for saying, but I honestly think I prefer... Oh, the games were a little bit... Or the later games, a little bit better in the fact that they... What's the word? In the sense that they do away with some of the more egregious puzzles or the longer puzzles that just... Oh no, a millennial is talking bad about new get... what? What? Huh? Oh, right, yeah. I do like the new games. Absolutely like the newer games. Gotta give them that. Oh, I. Oh, sorry, no problem. Is it's more the case of like one thing I like the new games do, and this is a case of like I do not hate the new games. That was bad. That was really bad. Is I like the new. I do genuinely like the new games. And one thing I do like about it, also this, they actually these respawn in this game. Thank God. Is that a lot of the more involved puzzles got I would say I wouldn't say removed, but they got cut out a bit. Yeah. Oh. They cut back on some of the more involved puzzles in the game, which I am 100% for, because some of these puzzles just aren't good. Okay, this is where we play a wonderful game of Around the Houses, but before I do that, I need to go and quickly... Well, I need to go to the toilet again, because this is what happens when you drink way too much energy drinks. Back in a moment. Oh. Right. Turn off my funny little BRB thing because I decided that's what we're doing. Okay, puzzle time. The block pushing puzzle is a puzzle that I really wish would just didn't wish it died, but kind of really wish it just didn't exist as commonly as it does. Oh, oh right, they don't actually go off, do they? They don't go off until you actually line them all up. So I was panicking about that for nothing. I honestly need to move closer to my mic because I've been slowly but surely sidling away from it for some reason. How is my audio, by the way? Like am I legible? Or as legible as I can be when I just will not talk at a normal human speed. Oh, excellent. Yeah, I do. This is a very, very stupid thing I keep doing. I will just randomly kind of sidle away from my chair or from my mic. And I don't know why I keep doing it. All I know is I do keep doing it. And it's kind of stupid. Okay, okay, game. You wanna try that again? Like 100 player TFT sounds like absolute bedlam. Okay, what do we get for the Seeker? The HK-22. Oh, good lord. Yeah, that's all explosions and bullets. I can imagine. I was never really much of a TF2 player. But I have seen some of the absolute like carnage that happens in in lobbies, because they will occasionally do something utterly off the wall. What the hell? Hang on, that's weird. He's just not taking damage. Okay, now he is. Okay, I need you to stop spawning. Cool. The Sheepinator. There is definitely a trespasser here somewhere. And I do kind of want to go and sort that out. I should maybe look before I bloody leap. Or just not leap at all. I shouldn't actually have to leap. There we go. That's a continue point. Why the hell are they down there? Oh, it's because I died, isn't it? So, I think it's kind of in a similar vein. I, way back when, in the, the lovely era of the 360, occasionally on the Saturdays, because as you're a kid, that's kind of the time you got to game. Saturday mornings. End up kind of joining part of like randomly jumping into I'll say Unreal Tournament free lobbies on the 360, and I think the lobby I always found, the lobby I think I always ended up jumping into, was essentially a pistols only lobby. Okay, I died there. That was bad. And I'm low, and I'm in. Oh, that's just gone now. Thank God. Pistols only lobby on the tiniest map ever conceived by mortal man, and it was infinite ammo. So it was just running around, blasting. Your finger never left the trigger, and if it did, it was because you died. Come on, stop doing the jumpy thing. Hang on. Maybe maybe. Oh, I'm actually simultaneously clever and stupid. See, that worked out. And just genuine. I think it's like some of my most fun online outside of Halo, like Halo custom lobbies. Because there was this person I used to, if he still does. Was it? Okay, that was a thing. I think he still does content. I don't know if he does just Halo stuff anymore, but he definitely does do content still. It's been a long time since I actually saw him. But he had like community lobbies all the time, and they were bonkers. What's the sheepinator like on? That's right, elevator. I need to go back this way. And the community was quite fun. I don't actually remember what happened. I think he just, at the time, kind of moved on to bigger and better things of his life, and then I believe COVID happened, and he came back. Because of course you do. Like, what else have you got to do during the lockdowns? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. If I remember correctly, the upgraded version of this is the Black Sheepinator, which I believe makes them explode. I don't know what the over-under on that is, to be brutally honest, and or the optics specifically of that would be, but okay, into the infiltrator, please. No, that was terrible. There we are. Come on. I don't think I can actually change those guys. That's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you to chill. There, Mr. Robot Man. That'll do. Come on, Mr. Squirrels, please. This lab kind of goes on for fucking ever, doesn't it? I think the issue of this is that there's just for the sheepnodes to work, you have to have it trained on them the entire time, and there's just absolutely no way you can do that when they're shooting at you. Ooh, hello. You sneaky little bastard. Ooh, that was close. Oh. That's right, elevator. Where do you go? There we are. Oh, yes. Precious. Precious nanotech goo. Why is it so kind of like musty in here? Like it just got really kind of dark. Oh. Also, that you can't maintain fire while flipping is annoying. Let's just throw one last. But these bots just spawn. I always feel like there's one wave too many. I just do not have anything to upgrade right now. Well, I can feasibly upgrade right now. Well, there's a lot of nanotech increase I'm getting. Yeah, it feels just it goes on a wee bit longer than it should. Oh yes, that's the death pit. I really shouldn't have done that over, but I will, and I have, so I can't stop it. I can't change that. Okay. Okay, cool. I got through the door. That's fine. There we go.
Angela Cross, calling Ratchet on secure band 7 Echo Foxtrot.
Ratchet here. Angela, is that your name?
Ratchet was calling you something quite different.
Oh, was he now? Anyway, I'm just calling to warn you that Thugs for Less have taken over my flying lab.
But were the thugs not working for you?
Not anymore. Apparently, someone's made them a better offer. I tell you, between the thugs and the Protopet, this whole galaxy's heading for—
Wait, say again? Protopet?
Oh, yeah. It's what they're calling the experiment now. Here, watch this.
Why is Billy sad? Is he cold, hungry, or maybe just...
Oh, no! No, 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 take it away!
lonely? Introducing the Megacore Protopet. Your child will shriek with joy when he meets our adorable friend.
I love the I still absolutely love the infomercials.
Need a partner for tag? Go find the Protopet. Up for some cops and robbers?
Help! Please!
So is you know who. Just ask Billy. The Megacore Protopet. Stop by Planet Bolden and get yours free from Abercrombie Fizzwidget himself.
You mean that thing is going to be a pet?
Megacorp intends to market a killer that is simply unconscionable.
Which is exactly what I've been trying to tell you. There will be disastrous consequences for the entire galaxy if that monster is distributed.
We must get through to Mr. Fizzwidget.
If you still think he'll listen, you should try to catch him on the planet Bolden. I'll upload the coordinates.
I believe that's the city that has the massive grind rail thing, which is great because I love that city because it has one of my favorite Easter eggs in the entire franchise. Now, where am I? What have I not done on the map? Oh, the trade the core collectible, but I don't have that yet, so... Oh. Time for sheep time. I love how that just didn't register for a while. I have so many weapons I need to get. Well, this is cool. You could teleport all the way back, but this is cooler. Just so much cooler. The Silver City. Yep, I think this is the one. I think I'll keep going for it. Oh, probably this might be the last planet I do today. And then I'll do some offline grinding. Thugs for less. Here we go.
So pay attention. Megacorp has hired us to protect their CEO, Mr. Fizzwidget. They feel that he's getting a little, cuckoo in his old age and are concerned for his safety. Now, Fizzwidget's kind of old-fashioned, so I want everything handled with the pride and courtesy people have come to expect from us. Also, be on the lookout for these two characters. I have a personal interest in seeing them rubbed out, so I'm offering a free pizza party to the squad who bags them. And remember, that includes drinks and desserts. Over and out.
I still love... I need to make notes of that at some point. I should probably make notes for the other things I'm doing as well. Nothing there, nothing there. Oh. Just a casual 10,000 sat at the door. That's a quick grind. Not as quick as the other one. Go to the Hyper Expressway entrance. Oh, also the soundtrack. Yeah, I love it so much. I believe this is the one. Okay, this might not be the one. Map. Is there anything over there I can get? I don't think there is. No, there isn't. Oh god, yeah, here we go. I don't think this is actually the mission I'm thinking of. But, oh. Oh yeah, I mistimed that one entirely. Let's have a look. There's the grind rails. That's the one I'm thinking about. So this, yeah, this is definitely the mission I'm on about. As my favourite moment in the entire, Please, 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 I beg you. Ah, gravity. Oh, I think I need to do a bit better on that one. The levitator feels weird because I'm so used to the what's his name games what's the word? Oh, that's bollocks! Don't you dare pull that shit with me. Somehow managed to get through that one. Okay, that worked. There we are. Somehow that was easier. You okay there, camera? You okay? You okay there, buddy? Oh right, yeah. Legitimately, you have to go through that to progress. Bloody hell. Okay, now that's cleared up. That was weird. Oh, which one is the way that... That's the one I want to do. This is what I want to do. Oh, okay. I don't actually remember this bit. Okay, that was just uncalled for game. I don't think I remember this as vivid. This part, this is unless it's the third game, which I don't think it is. Okay, how many do I have? You've got 7 platinum. Acid mod, medium gun, heavy lancer, acid mod, moist. Come off the vaporizer, the blitz can, the meter. Lock on mod, obviously. Okay, so it's a different planet I'm thinking of. Okay. That felt evil. Come on, Spiderbot. Did I get them? Yeah, I got them. Which one am I not getting, eh? Okay. I don't like that the sound effect for firing this gun appears to be, for some ungodly reason, the out of ammo sound. There's the platinum bolt. Come on, Spiderbot. Oh, where would that be? That would be on the other side of the room. Haha. They got a lot more creative with their... with their bolt placement. Oh, that's balls. Oh, I hope so too, to be honest. Because, good lord, there is just a lot of everything going on. And I need something else to level. Mini rocket tube. Let's go, mini rocket tube. Now, quick select. Let's take that off the quick select. It's the one issue I have with the weapon leveling system this game uses, is that it's completely disincentivizes using, like, sticking to weapons. Even you upgrade it and then it's like, congratulations, you'll never use it again. Well, that's a nanotech upgrade. But I've... That kind of worked. Come on. Oh. Now, has that stayed open or no? Yes, it has. Thank God. I actually answer like the best drones in the franchise are. Huh? The best drones in the franchise are, in my mind, legitimately the is that? Oh, that doesn't go anywhere. Okay, that makes sense. Is the Mr. Zircons from Into the Nexus? Because it's just so much personality. Come on, come on. Elevator and me are going to have a bloody falling out. Bastard. The ammo drops in this game are also much more generous. Of them just playing rock, paper, scissors with each other. Peak weirdness. Oh. Oh, not weirdness. Weirdness is the word. Like peak, like the minions are people too. I always like that kind of those little touches. Like, no, these are just dudes. You're just killing random dudes that happen to be people, and also trying to kill you. So, shouldn't feel too bad about it. But it's nothing personal. It is literally just business. Now, is there? It feels like I can jump up. No, it's not. Absolutely no height with that one. And I doubt there's much height for that one either. Hang on. Yeah, they really nerfed the range on that swing, because in the first one you could at some points just swing into the explosive boxes and as a health thing. Okay, my brain was like, what? I thought that was going to be it was actually a platinum bolt just sat there that I'd somehow missed. Oh, armor vendor that I can't afford as 100,000 bolts, because this game expects you to do all of it. Right. Now this is such a... I love that level, that bit of level design. It's great. What I would love better is I actually dodged it. Now, she played it. I know people are very kind of staunchly against it, but I do love like turrets in games when they're done well. Or as like passive turrets that can just... Oh god, here we go. I have to fiddle with the quick select again. I don't want the HKs because they're actually surprisingly weak for some ungodly reason. So what I do also like about this game when it comes to the gravity boots or the magna... Is it magna boots in this game? Items. Oh, the moonstone, that's the one I'm on about. It does not tell me what it is. The gravity boots. Or the magnet boots. Is you can just jump. It locked you in the first one. Which makes sense. Yeah, but it made sense. It was logical, quote unquote, but kind of annoying. Here we go. Okay, I need to stop trying to use that. Okay, the amount of nanotech I'm getting is insane. Okay, that man just phased through a door. I love how that is good in game design. Is you're walking through here and you can see that right there and you're like, how the hell do I get to that? Yeah, it's like it's yeah, it's one of those things that you can 100% see why they're doing it.
This isn't Fizzwidget.
And
Would you like a free prototype
but
sample?
when
Available today.
Where is he?
yeah, it's like
Knuckleheads!
Oh no.
The two of yous are under arrest for attempting to bump off Mr. Fizzwidget.
But this isn't...
Save it, Fuzzy. You're not fooling anyone.
what's the saying? It's like
Little buddy, just earn yourselves a trip to our new prison. Watch this.
I forget the prison stuff in this game,
Bugs for
but
Less Prison would like to wish you
oh, it's that bloody shit.
incarceration.
What's the word I was looking for? I completely lost my train of thought.
Meet one-on-one with the
is the gravity. I can see why they did it, but like, it's where it sounds like realism needs to take a backseat to game feel. Because if the game, like, no matter how realistic the game is, if it feels bad to play, it's not gonna go. That's it. It just feels bad to play. And also, I don't particularly come to play video games for realism, which is why I don't really like the change in what's the word I'm looking for. All the push towards hyper realism in like graphics and stuff, because they're very basic. Oh right, this is just I can't get that bolt right away. That's annoying. I have to come back. But I think now that is basically. Actually, no. I should probably beat this.
Sorry. I have thoroughly analyzed our surroundings, and I'm afraid that there is absolutely no means of escape. Except that.
Oh God, no! That sounds horrible.
I will be right back.
Don't stop for anything along the way.
Oh bloody hell! This bloody thing. If I need to get if I want to do the grinding, I need to get through this mission regardless, or fall into the lava like an idiot. Oh, photon trace. Oh, genuinely, it's one of the few modern things in gaming that I utterly despise. Is this obsession with ray tracing? It's like, look at what we can do with real-time graphics or real-time generations. Like, that sounds genuine. That is genuinely awful to me, because we could do something similar using just baked-in graphics. Just because you want to have volumetric lighting up on literally everything. Volumetric light. I understand why they do it. It will be cool in the future, but we just do not have. Like, it's just. Yeah, but I think the problem is as well is like the GPUs. The power increase we're getting for GPUs nowadays is way too granular. It's not. We're not getting any kind of leap like we used to. Like you'd get in early days. It would just. Yeah, I mean, I'm using a 3080, and at some point, I need to get a 4080 or something, or just to fully upgrade my PC. Unfortunately, I do not have the money for that right now, and money's a bit short. So let me just throw them into attack. Come on, let's just speed them. Let's speed them up. Yep, there we are. Yeah, I mean, I can do my PC can technically do. Like, if it's if it get does what you need it to do, then like age of the PC doesn't. I think age of the PC doesn't really matter. That's not true at all. But how do we put it? Come on onto the thing. Let me salute. He salutes, excellent. But it's just. Yeah, absolutely. If you can do what you want it to do, then that's really all that matters. I think what we're having right now is with modern gaming on PC. Oh God, that sounds beautiful. I need to play Skate again, or Skate 2. I remember like playing original Skate, and original Skate was fine, but it was janky. It did what it set out to do, but was really awkward. And I'm not 100% sold. Oh god, free to play with microtransactions. Now, I have this love-hate relationship when it comes to free to play with microtransactions. Okay, game, that was evil. Is in some regards I don't particularly mind it if it's done well. Is the new Skate being done by EA? Because if it is, we're doomed. Oh god, no, you know what? All goodwill out the fucking window. EA is never going to do good like free-to-play microtransactions. They'll always find something. They'll always do something so utterly scummy with their pricing. Oh, that thing. That's another thing on the list of things to get. I know that there's like a lot of like spiritual successors. I know Sessions was a thing people were quite obsessed with for a while. I don't know if that's still something that people seem to give a damn about. But it was definitely something. Like I think that's one thing I feel like the AAA space has somewhat failed itself on, is it's led itself to believe that things that that people don't want X type of game. Because you see, like, if you just take a moment to look, you notice the amount of franchises that have been dead for decades because they can't, or we can't think of a way of making it profitable. It's like, what? But then a lot of that comes from the fact that they don't want. It's a wonderful line, and I love saying it. They don't just want money. They want all of the money all of the time. They refuse to do a small kind of like a small scale project. They always has to be their biggest budget ever, with 57 bajillion pixels on this man's scrotal hair. It's like, no, people don't actually want. Most people don't actually care about that. They don't actually want that. They want a good game. But I don't know if you ever saw it, but way back when there was teasings of a Sly Cooper movie. Did you ever see the trailers for that? Where it was kind of basically realistic, like realistic looking what's his name? Sly, and it just looked so weird. It's like Sly, because also very solid in pointing of they don't understand why this character, the importance of character recognition, because you looked at that guy and you didn't you couldn't really tell from just a glance that was Sly. That just looked like dude raccoon. Oh, it starts you with the same amount. Oh, that's awful. That's bloody awful. It looks all right, but it's one of these things like it's, for me, it's the kind of the photorealistic 4K texture thing. It's like, I kind of liked him the way he was. Yeah, but the movie was. The movie never came out because I believe Sony at the time was having a fucking conniption, and things just were never, their projects were never getting off the ground, ever. Oh, please, for the love of God, tell me I did not just kill him. Oh, good God in heaven. That was awful. I maybe, but at the same time, I think it was actually teased that, well, what's his name? Oh God! No! Absolutely not. I am one of the biggest Jack 2 haters on the planet. I cannot stand the direction they went with the game because it felt like they had just randomly decided, they need to be cool, or they needed to be it needed to be grown up. But they did it they tried to be mature in the least mature way possible. But in the kids' idea of mature, where it was like it's dark and gritty and all that. It's like, because I'll say this, like Ratchet and Clank, yeah, but it's like I feel, and it's the tonal whiplash really. It's like really cheery and happy. What's the word? Well, collectathon that had a kind of a undertones of eco preservation. And then the first thing that Jack ever says in the entire game is, "I'm going to kill Praxis," which. And it's like, oh, but that seems reasonable. It's like, well, you think so, yes. Well, he did get quote-unquote tortured the entire time, but at the same time, they just decided to torture Jack. And when I look at Jack 2, I'm like, they just made GTA? With like PG-13 GTA? I'll have to look it up because it's one of those things I genuinely want to understand the logic behind it, because and I know I'm a very small subset of the audience, but I like my games with whimsy. I like when my collectathon thing. What was it? Was it the? I'm assuming you mean the original Jack. Ah, okay. So they just kind of did that massive tonal shift, so it'd sell better. I kind of want to check, 'cause I think it did sell better.
Another wrench.
That wrench just exists. I don't understand where that wrench comes from. My assumption is they definitely wanted to differentiate it from other like mascot franchise, because other mascot franchises, because tonally a lot of mascot franchises are very similar. Which isn't a negative, to be sure. It's not a... Yeah, it's not to say that them being very kind of samey, kid-friendly, happy-go-lucky, whimsical is a bad thing. But if it did feel, and I love these mascot games, it did kind of feel like you've played one, you've kind of played them all in the sense of the plot and the plot and the characters because they all kind of sang from the exact same hymn sheet. Jack kind of broke the mold a bit by going, yes, we're welcome to this gritty, essentially dictatorship, and Jack must now save the world from stuff. There's also time travel shenanigans. Although I will say that I think that Jack 3 has probably the weirdest thing for me. That was, yes, the final boss is that one dude you beat in a race that one time.
So, did you run into your little friend out there?
I do not know what you mean.
Like, Errol, like, mate of mine, again, he's quite into the same games I am in that regard. In this regard, we both grew up on the PS2 era, you know, the platformers, the collectathons, the really weird games that we really shouldn't have been playing at the age we were, but we did anyway. The gaming, it's one of those things. I have definitely seen the gaming. Hang on, am I being stupid? I'm being stupid. Yeah, I think, because my roommate, best mate, has a bit of opinion on it because of how the story of Jack 3 plays out. It's like it goes from like, oh, we need to find the makers, and like they're all powerful godlike beings, and it's just a bunch of fucking rodents that are fighting other rodents, essentially evil dark rodents. Ooh, no, always at the last minute. And so, well, basically, the point he makes in its defense is that, and I kind of agree and I kind of don't agree. It's like how stupid this conflict actually kind of is. Because it's, oh, we're trying to become gods and everyone's trying to take over the world and blah, blah, blah. And the guys that created the world, the guy with all the power in the universe, are a bunch of silly fucking rats. Which I agree, but I also think the tonal shifting of that is a bit awkward. Especially because the next game in the series, which is Jack X, is, okay, you need to go and join this death race tournament. Why? Because you've been poisoned by that crime boss from 2, from Beyond the Grave, and if you don't win, you're going to die. But I think that's just what the Jack franchise has always had. It's always had that weird tonal issue. That is a obnoxious noise. Oh. Oh. That was awkward. But we did it. We pulled it off. Thank God. It's like, because, and I remember there was this, the Lost Frontier, that game that came out that no one actually remembers because of how shit it was.
I hope this gets through to you. I'm transmitting from the Thugs for Less fleet. This ship just returned from a megacorp distribution center, and I think I found the answer to.
But it was. Like, the Lost Frontiers, like they stopped off that because, and the reason they stopped was like, why? Well, so why did we make a fourth quote unquote mainline game? It's like we had no idea where to go, and I like the fact that they stopped rather than just trying to force the story in a direction. just because they could. But now this is essentially this is it. I'm going to go and slap myself here. Hang on a moment. There is actually, but I think I will go to here, and I think because this is where this is the grind spot, to my knowledge. So I'm gonna blast off to this, and then I think we're gonna call it there. Let me just. Actually, I'll leave this. Shall I leave this on until it does the thing? Yeah. And I need to find someone to. Oh.
I detect thugs for less shifts at 1 o'clock.
It's payback time.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. And what do? Let's find someone to raid if there is anyone around to worth raiding makes it sound like that these people aren't content creators worth your time. That's actually bollocks. I'm full. Oh, hang on. Let's have a look. Who to throw in? Oh, hang on. Someone playing Tomb Raider. Someone playing Tomb Raider. Absolutely 100%. Someone playing the original Tomb Raider games, or the remasters of the Tomb Raider games, but the original Tomb Raider games technically. Let's go. Raid. Email. If that's the one I think it is, yes, it is. Right, let's go over there. So I'm gonna keep doing this, keep chumming away. I need to start uploading like shorts and re-upload my VOD channel because I deleted it for some reason and I started it again. Anyway, gonna go in for tomb raiding, and I'll hopefully catch you. We'll catch people. Well, Thursday I'm streaming again. I'm doing Resident Evil 8. I need to actually do a actual schedule thing. Do Resident Evil 8, and on Saturday I am back to doing my demo discs, and I'll hopefully see people then.